First of all, Lily, Jesse, congratulations on Windfall. We've got quite the thriller that Netflix is bringing us with this one. I'm curious to know what most drew you to this story. There's so many twists and turns in this one. What made each of you want to sign up?
I had been hearing about this project since the very beginning of it being created. It was all done over Zoom during the pandemic, and I remember Charlie talking to the guys as I was running around the house. And from the get-go, the concept, the story, the themes, everything about it was super intriguing. I never assumed I would be a part of it, but as the process went along and there was a first draft and I read it and we had conversations, I was just so invested in Wife from the get-go and really excited that I finally got to actually be able to play the part. But the themes and the trajectory specifically for Wife was one that, without any spoilers, was a departure for me, and something that I was really excited to get to do and play around with Jesse and Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesse, what would you add to that? What drew you initially to the script?
Um, Mostly everything. I mean, the fact that,
Mostly everything.
yeah,
That's a good start.
Charlie and Jay, whenever I signed on, Lily wasn't attached. We were still thinking about Wife. And, knowing that it was going to be this contained film, the structure of it felt really kind of classic in the way the story plays out, but there was a lot of space there. And it was a quick shoot, but it just seemed like we were really going to have some freedom to explore. And it was a character that I've never quite played before.
Yeah.
And then Lily jumped in, and it just turned into this full-on family friends sort of collaboration.
Yeah. And to your point about a family affair, Lily, you mentioned Charlie briefly. What was it like having him direct the two of you? How do you do you separate the work and the home life? Is it straight work mode? How did that sort of play out in real time?
Well, kind of like Jesse alluded to, this was such a small, intimate cast and crew anyway. It was during the pandemic. We were all isolated together, a very small cast. So it already felt like we were all a family of sorts. And to add on top of it, Charlie and I, at that time, he was, yes, my fiance, not husband yet. But what's so interesting about the way Charlie works, and I had never worked with him before, but Jason and Jesse both had, he's an incredibly collaborative, grounded, emotional driven director with his actors. And there's a comfort level there, regardless of us being a couple or not, that I found as an actor, with the person kind of leading this ship. And I forgot most times that he was my husband to be, and he was just my director, and he was talking to us, and we were all collaborating and creating moments that weren't scripted, making the scripted moments come to life. It was just such a live, like a living finish type of movie. Everything
Yeah.
was in real time. And we, of course, talked about it when we went home, but we really got to also disengage and just have a life up where we were shooting and then go to work. But it was way easier, I think, than I expected to work with him.
Okay, good. That's a good thing. Jesse, obviously,
Yeah,
you're no
yeah.
stranger to this. It's been quite the award season for you and Kirsten. Do you guys set any ground rules when you're working together on set?
We haven't. Should we? I don't know.
No, it's working for you. You're both Oscar nominated. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
I think we were just so excited to be working together again. We'd only done it once previously, and
Yeah.
we just I don't know. It just there's such a comfort and ease there that it makes everything
Yeah.
I don't know, just easier.
Easier.
And yeah, but we
Well,
do forget. Yeah.
that's a good thing, I would imagine. Congratulations to both of you on those first Oscar nominations. Very exciting. Yes, I want to switch gears really quickly to Sandra Bullock with you, Lily. You talked about how much of an impact she's had on your life as a mentor, obviously having worked with her together. We're interviewing Sandy soon here, so I'm curious to know, is there any message that you would like for us to give her?
Oh God. I just, she truly set such a tone in the workspace, on screen, off screen, for me, in terms of my first experience. Not everyone's first experience in this industry can be a positive one, let alone one that they're with a role model that ends up being a friend for life. And I just remember like one of my first days on set, her just making sure that I felt so comfortable and seen and heard and protected, and just tell her I love her, tell her how much I miss singing with her and being silly.
All right. Well, we will relay that message. Lastly, congrats on Emily in Paris being picked up for 2 more seasons. Very exciting. Anything you can tease for us for season 3? What are we getting this season?
Oh God. Well, I actually don't know myself, and believe me, I've been talking to all the writers and Darren and begging for information. It's just, more drama, more comedy, more fashion. It's more of all the things that I loved about the show from the beginning, but we're gonna get shooting very soon, hopefully. So,
All right. I
yeah.
love it. Well, thank you both so much. And again, congratulations on Windfall.